potential and sometime beyond.
Right. You just spoke in my class, my PLS 382 class, and one of the questions that was posed to you was what you thought about Bill Cosby's crusade. And I want to get your response to the question here.
I mean, this crusade is, to me, it's nothing. I mean, I use the words I use in your class. It's garbage because he's just talking. I mean, he's just basically, his whole thing is he's speaking for middle-class blacks. He's not speaking as far as for the blacks in the ghettos. Everybody seems to forget about the blacks in the ghettos. It's just like they trying to separate themselves from us when we all are one. But they try to separate themselves. He puts all this money into these universities and Spelman and whatnot, trying to help them when they don't need help. That's like me feeding already a fat dude when you got a starving dude right here, but I'm constantly feeding him, talking about, well, we need to fix poverty. Come on, man. You know what the problems are. You know how to solve them. The only way you're going to solve the problems that's going on in black communities and poverty, period, is education. Real education, though. Not just the school, okay, we're going to give you some textbooks, but real education. Education that you're giving to these white kids in these white communities. We need some of that education on why economics are the way they are, sociology, psychology. We need all that. We need to know this and how the system works and why we need an education, not just go to school. We need something way more than that. We need a consciousness of self as far as blacks. That's why we do the stuff we do. We make the music we make. We the only race that does that. You know what I'm saying? Vilify each other through music or women. We the only race that does that, man. People need to really, like, step back like, man, that's not cool. You know, and stop thinking on a small level on, all right, this is my block. Instead of thinking on a worldly level. What happens if you travel, man? I remember you mentioned to me when you came up to the prison to talk, and you was on the airplane, and dude, like, walk up on you like, what's up, my nigga? What's up with the rap and what? And you looking like, what? You know, I try to explain that to dudes, man. Like, the things that we do, man, this is seen all over the world. When you do decide to clean your act up, man, become a businessman, how you gonna feel when you on the airplane going to conduct a meeting and dude come up to you like, what's up, nigga? You gonna be offended, like, man, what you mean? Oh, man, blew a rap, man. What are you, a basketball player or something, man? Sign an autograph. You're gonna be like, man, I'm a businessman. Oh, okay, whatever. And push off. You're not gonna feel that. Like I said, a lot of people don't even think like that. And they need to start thinking like that.
Right.
On a worldly basis.
Okay, so tell me, what are your plans now that you're out?
I mean, basically, man, stay out the way. I'm writing books. I just finished my book, The House of Failure. I'm finna write another book, a poem book called Unexpected Thoughts of a Felon. I go to college. I'm pursuing the AA degree for right now. And then employment. Start my publishing company. Man, try to give back and help the youth. And really put out some tangible goals for us as black men and black women in our community. I mean, I hear a lot of people saying this and that, but really it's nothing going on. Sitting in the cell around good brothers in prison, a lot of dudes got life. I mean, we got tangible goals, man, to really make changes in the community. It's just like dudes like me, they try to, through these movies, they make us seem like jokes. So when we do get out and we do try to spread the word in the community, it's like, oh, he just got out of prison, he's a Muslim, or he's talking that black propaganda. But that's what they want you to think. When really, I'm talking the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So we talked about the film, American Gangster. I thought it was a superb film. You disagreed. Tell me why you disagreed.
I disagree because it's the classical, you got the white man and the black dude. You got the white guy coming in to save the day from the villain, which is the black dude, the villain. You know, and it really doesn't tell the story of Lucas. It tells the story of Russell Crowe. I forgot the name of the actual character he played in the movie, but Russell Crowe's character, he's just a cop. I'm like, when I watched it, I didn't see the significance in that. He's just a cop. Why are you focusing in on a cop's life? If anything, if you're going to do the movie, focus in on Lucas' life and what he did, why he did that, okay, and this was his downfall. And then probably do something, okay, this is what you got from this movie. From that perspective, his perspective. But when you got this cop's perspective, when he's just a cop, what did he do significant? He just was doing his job. But you focusing on him like he's this great dude. And then at the end, you got him breaking Denzel down and looking all triumphant. Come on, man, stop it. I wasn't feeling that.
So if you reflect on your life, you're 26 years old right now. You reflect on your life. What type of changes would you make?
Honestly, none, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't think the things I thought right now. If I was to become a scientist, I probably wouldn't like it because I'd be unconscious of what's going on with my people. I'd just be on my tip, like scientists, go to work, okay, give lectures. I'd be unconscious of what's really going on in the world. So I wouldn't change nothing because it's put me where I'm at now. I done met some great people. I would never have met you if I didn't do what I did. A lot of other people, great people I done met. So I wouldn't change nothing.
So what was it like when I came to speak to your group? I mean, what was it like? What impact did that have on someone coming from the outside speaking, and you guys are so remote? For me to come there to speak, I looked at it as one of the most exhilarating, one of the most important days in my life, because I saw all of you as an extension, a reflection of me. What was it like for you and the rest of the group?
I mean, in correlation to what I said about the thoughts creating your world, at the time when you came, I was, like I said, I was reading a lot of books, taking college courses, and everything was coming in a positive way. So when you came, it just all fit. And when I met you, I seen the genuineness in you and how you was trying to stand and help us. And I felt that, man. I mean, honestly, I felt that. You know, when you spoke, it just inspired me to push further. Like, oh, yeah, it's dudes out there that's actually good. Because it's rare that we meet people, as far as I speak for myself, that are really, truly genuine and want to help. They're really without an agenda. They really want to help. You know, like, man, I want to help y'all, man. I want to help and see you succeed. Just get at me, man. Be serious. And that's basically how you put it out there, man. As long as you're serious, I'm going to do my best to help you. And it's rare. I seen that as an opportunity. Like, man, this dude, this brother reaching out to us. You know, and don't necessarily have to be a black man. Just any human being. It's more so, I'm more so on a human level. If you're a human being, man, we can sit down and talk on a human level, and it's natural. Man, I'm feeling that.
So what do you want to tell the youth? What type of message? I mean, you've lived the life of a gangster thug. Now you've matured, you've transitioned. What type of words of wisdom would you give, let's say your son, for instance, if you had a son. You don't have any kids, but let's say your son.
I mean, I would basically say, man, don't lose your humanness. I mean, it's cool to have pride in your race, but don't forget, man, we are just human. You know, listen to the God within yourself. Listen to that inner thing within yourself that tells you right from wrong. You know when somebody's telling you something that's not right, and you know when somebody's telling you something good, even though you may not want to hear it. You know, don't get caught up in these fantasies and these movies that's telling you certain type of stereotypes you're supposed to fit into. You don't necessarily have to. Sometimes, man, cut the music off, man. Chill in silence. Really reflect on where your life is going. You know, just be serious about life.
Well, I want to thank you for coming to the studio. You have a terrific, wonderful story, and I think you could be a role model for a lot of people, not just parolees, but a lot of people. You have a lot of fire. Your story is inspirational, and I really want to thank you for coming in, and I'll be here to try to mentor you, to try to guide you, and to help you create, sustain your dreams. So I want to thank you again for coming in and talking with us today.
You're welcome.